Cool intro sound.
Why is he pointing at me?
Because you put the most dinos here.
Yeah, I do.
Anyways, alright, how's it going, guys? AlphaYGO back again. Today, we have our boy, Richard Zhang. And what did you do today, bro?
I went X-0 at Sneak Peek, I guess.
X-0, by the way. And with what?
Janky Dinosaurs.
Janky Dinosaurs. Okay. So it was the Lost World Dinosaurs, right?
Yeah, Lost World, yeah.
None of the True King stuff, huh? Even though it came off the list?
I just think it's like not consistent enough.
Yeah, one diagram is really rough to
One
play
diagram, I got to open True King plus combo. I think True King's gonna be a lot better when the new level 1 guy that searches the pill comes out, because if you open hands with just Baby Miss, you can actually play at that point.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, show me what you got here, bro.
Standard Dinosaurs. 3 Overraptor. I don't have to explain why you play 3. You play 3 because he's the best guy.
I hear he's pretty good, yeah.
3 Misk. I don't think I have to explain why. 1 ofs, 1 Giant Wreck. He's not really good to draw. You'd rather send him to the graveyard or summon him off a Baby, so yeah. You just play 1 to minimize that chance. Babies, 1 Petite, 1 Baby Sarah.
You only felt like you needed the 2?
3 is like too much, especially when you're going second, because when I build going second decks, I want as many cards in my hand playable as possible, right? And if I open, like, babies are good when you have an already playable hand, right? I don't want to constantly drawing babies, and like that just clogs my hands and makes some hands like just unplayable, right? You just need 2 just so you can resolve boss roll. 3rd Baby.
Is this not too bricky to keep playing?
I mean, I just personally like playing it just because like it's a convenient level 1 to get out. Because if you have O-Raptor Conductor, you have OTK that way. I'm like still like one of the people who likes that build. Also like it also helps me get non-dinosaurs in grave. I mean, sorry, gets access to a non-dinosaur, right? Because even though while I'm playing like a whole bunch of non-dinosaurs, sometimes I'll draw a pill and I won't have a non-dinosaur, and this making Link Revo is just really convenient. And like,
do you see yourself cutting it the moment the new Gator guy comes out?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Maybe it depends. Depends. I'll have to like make a new list. Big boys.
Crispy.
Yeah, I don't really should have to explain what he does.
Yeah, exactly.
He's your problem solver. Going second is like you go through everything and then you drop him and you're like, I win the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you just do a lot of damage. Yeah. Good floodgate monster. 2 Kaiju.
2 Kaiju. How did the Kaijus work out for you today in this run?
They were nice. I got rid of problematic boss monsters, Sleeper, Silkidus.
Silkidus.
Searched it off of Waterfront. My opponent set rotation to me.
Oh, what? Wait. Someone gave you a Waterfront offset rotation and allowed you to search the Kaiju?
Yeah.
Bro, big brain maneuvers or P-brain maneuvers from your friend, but hey.
I mean, he's so good. He's searchable. Kaijus are so good going second. I'm sad.
Yeah.
I had 3 crisp
Rest
Germans,
in peace.
and now I can only play 1.
But one's like not terrible.
It's not the end of the world. I can still search it off Overraptor. I'm not gonna play the Dino Wrestler package because like it's just too inconsistent in my opinion, because you have to run another brick. Foolish Goods becomes a brick after you use it. Then you have to run the level 4 guy, which is also a brick. So like, especially when I'm going second, I want as few bricks as possible in my deck. But I mean, yeah, you can still loop him back with the Overraptor, so it's fine. Another brick. Like, he's good when you like hard shuffle make it and shuffle it back, right? But you just don't want to draw him, man. Like,
yeah, it's pretty miserable.
There's some hands where you draw it and you're like, oh my god, if this was any other card besides this, I'd be golden.
But it's so mandatory.
It's so mandatory. It's like nice to have in the deck. You have to play it for the option of getting pill. And like, I'll still play.
Yeah.
For non-dinosaurs, Vashida.
People are always questioning this card. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about the glare, guys, but there'd be more glare if these were supers, but you know what?
I pulled 4 Servant instead of 4 Vashida, I'm sorry.
Because I feel like a lot of people have been mixing in between something like, let's say, running Cyber Dragon or these, right? But like, now that the format's changed up, these are probably working a little bit better for you, huh?
It's like, it's basically a replacement for Pang. When I was playing it before, it was like extra copies of Pang. Now it's like a replacement for Pang, because like I only have 1.
And it hits back row, so...
It hits back row. You can hit him with the Kaiju, bounce back Kaiju again. Hit him with that. There's another janky interaction I'll show you in the extra deck. But like, it's just nice to have. It makes a non-dino on forward field, so like it makes your pill live, so like it's really nice that way. Hand traps, 3 Ash, 2 Ghost Ogre.
How'd this work out for you?
It was okay. I mean, it's decent. It's a decent hand trap right now. I thought a lot of people would be going back to like the decks that just lose to it, like away from Salad, away from Orcus for a bit. Playing like stuff like Guru, Geist. Ogre's good against them. Helix, Resort in Spiral, so it's nice there. You can always just side it out anyway, so that's fine. Spells?
Yep.
Best spell.
Best spell.
So many people forget what this thing does. It's so funny. Combo starter, Floodgate.
This is 7,000.
Really nice spell. Other spells, 3 deck. It's like 3 Rhoda. Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course.
2 pill. It's a standard ratio anymore. You clog on it. If you don't put a non-dinosaur, it's kind of bad. You can always search it. I main deck 2 Cosmic.
2 Cosmic, so no Twisters.
I still feel like people are gonna play like Orcus, right? Orcus, Salad are still gonna be a thing, right? And I still, like, yeah, I guess you can like lose to like some matchups like Geist or like Twins obviously is much better, right? But I just wanted like the flexibility of it, and like it's better in like most circumstances because banishing the card is just better. Oh, banishing equipped ABCs. That's what I did. So yeah, 2 Mind Control. Going second, such a good card. Forces negate, 1 Foolish. The problem solver card. Gets you your missing piece. And I also played 3 Imperm.
So 3 Imperm, huh?
The reason why I play Imperm over Veiler simply is because like I already have a decent non-Dinosaur account, which is like I have like 8 already, right? And like I could play Veiler, but like strictly speaking, Imperm's just better. Because if I top deck as my 6th card, I can use it right away. I can use it outside of main phase, and I can set it as a trap to like get more disruptions.
Oh, by the way, I know a lot of people are probably gonna ask why no extravagance, but what's the real reason?
I'm poor and I don't have extravagance.
But that's the only real. But what would you cut for extravagance?
I could see myself cutting the Vishudas, to be honest. I would rather have like a consistency over it. Because the main thing that breaks your opponent's board is you resolving this, dropping this, and a conductor, and then getting a conductor and you're just killing them, right? If you see this more often, oh boy, because this will force your opponent to negate it. If they don't have a negate, you can go off in the main phase. And plus it lets you see like all the other cards more. So like, I mean, you'd probably see a non-Dinosaur more, but like you'd have to change up the extra deck a bit. Yeah, extra deck, Chambara.
I'm
playing Aeolo.
Old school as hell, bro.
Old school as hell. It comes up. I like it. It puts a lot of damage on board. It's nice.
Fair.
This is a jank here.
Oh, so, but you said you've been using this the whole day, low-key, right?
So if I'm forced to go, sometimes I actually have to go first, right? So if I open Vishuda, I'll sometimes, usually like, when you go first, like, Vishuda's like really dead. Or like late game where like, you already burned your monk, right? You can like you can summon the Vishuda out, and then if you have Misk in hand, you can pitch Misk and then summon out Aeolo, or if you hard draw the brick, you can just normal it and just make Omega.
So this is bad early game, this is bad late game, but because you just run this one card in your extra deck, you can make the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty smart.
It's just like, you can't always just like take this card out, because like, you won't always have the side deck cards like put back in, right? So like, it's nice to have the option for it.
Big brain, bro.
Xyz, Dweller, I don't have to explain it. Exciton, best card.
With a lot of back row in the format, it's pretty devastating.
Your opponent has to deal with it. If you have Lost rolled on and they have a token, they can't Imperm it, they can't Veiler it, so like they have to strike it, they have to Judgment it, burning their life points, and I just conduct them, and it's like easier. Plan B.
Plan B, you still run Plan B?
I'll show you stuff in the side deck that like synergizes with this really well, because I need a Floodgate rank 4. And like Bagusta is just a good one against a random deck. So like you just summon it and you're like pass. It's so hard for some decks to get over this, or it's like it just makes them neg so hard to like just out it. That's why I like playing it. Tornado back row. Avulsers. Don't have to explain why you play Avulsers. You're playing Dinosaurs. Ragnar 0.
You put this back in your extra deck, huh?
Ragnar, I mean, it's my Alta Borosword. Trying it out again. But I mean, you can honestly cut it for like anything else you choose.
Yeah.
It's just like a personal pick. Boom.
Boom. Game ender.
If I somehow can't kill you with 2 conductors, you make this. Links. Link Rebo for the Aeolo. Mirror Match Lost World. Monk. This thing. New set.
What? So technically this came out in this set today, and you've managed to fit him in. Now what the hell is this?
Gravity Control. Basically, the only thing you really do use him for is like his summoning requirements, which is 1 non-link monster in like the extra monster zone. Because like sometimes, right, when you play, right, you'll have either like a Logia or a Dolka just sitting, or like any of your rank 4s like sitting in your extra monster zone, right? And you kind of just like, this is very rare, but like sometimes you have to get rid of them, right? You have to get rid of them, but like you can't. Because like you don't have enough resources to like do it. You're normal guy, and then you link into something else, right? But you just don't have the resource anymore. This solves that problem by like it can just automatically get rid of it.
So it's kind of like the Link Rebo with the Aeolo logic, right?
So these are all non-dinosaurs. So ooh, non-dinosaur maker.
Big brain, bro.
Big brain. That's how I like him.
Your brain's so swole, bro.
But yeah, you don't need a Master Roll 5.
Also game ender.
Game ender. And then I just played Phoenix because it's generic back row hit. One thing, I mean, you could change is like, I think you can play like Secure Gardener.
Security Gardener?
It's a Link 1 Cybers. It's basically you can link it into with any like Cybers Link monster.
Oh, so it's like another logic of just loading your grave up with non-dinos.
Yeah, because like if you have like just Aeolo, right? You can go Aeolo, then link into this, and then link this into Secure Gardener. Oh, and then you don't take burn for the rest of the turn. No, for the Mystic Mind matchup.
Wait, but by the way, so why no Dagaris?
I mean, a lot of people, I'm gonna catch a lot of flack from this, but I just do not make them at all. Like usually it's like half the times my setup is like, I'm a Pentastag already. I can summon the Conductor, right? And like, I have like, let's say I have an O-Raptor, right? And like, Giant Rex Engrave, right? I can summon the Conductor here, bring out the Giant Rex, and then swing for game. I could potentially swing through game through Pentastag, right?
Yeah.
Or I could summon it here, have to make the Dagaris here, and then pump him up, but still sometimes miss game because let's say the whole field's like set, right? In the new Master Rule, I would definitely put Dagaris in because I don't have the problem of like having to like link away with it, right? It's a clear space for like making a Pentastag for Conductor, right? I really don't miss it at all on the slightest.
That's fair. Anyways. You want to show off your side deck?
Yeah.
Side deck is pretty like, it depends on what's happening really in the format. What were you most scared about today?
Spiral.
Spiral? Okay.
The Spiral matchup is like Spiral and like Guru. Because Guru's plays there can only be one and like kind of just lose to it.
Yeah.
You have like, you just sit there and like pass. Oh yeah, that's what the Bushuda is also here for. You could play through there can only be one.
Yeah.
Which is like nice. 3D Shifter. Really interesting card. So I got this from you, AlphaYGO. So good. Told me about it. I really like this.
Did it actually work out really well for you?
It really worked out well.
Ironically, it didn't work out for me. So
I was playing a Spiral and like I went first, and I'm like I opened. Shifter.
Yo, it's a 2-card combo.
Yeah, there's a combo like Shifter, O-Raptor, and then you go Shifter, and then you banish Giant Rex and you make the rank 4. That's why I'm playing a rank 4 like Baguska.
Yeah, basically it's rank 4 plus Dark Law at that point.
Yeah.
So
that's why I play the Baguska, right? Because I need a floodgatey rank 4 to like stop my opponent. You can follow up and just kill them, right?
So you lock them out from the main field and the grave, basically. Yeah. That's disgusting.
It's like it's really nice. Going second.
It's pretty genius, actually.
You throw it down, and some decks can't play, and then again, it makes it easier to make rank 4s because before you have to open O-Raptor and Misk, right?
Yeah.
O-Raptor Misk or like O-Raptor Foolish. But this gives you like 3 extra cards that this combos with now. So it makes the deck a little bit more consistent that way. Like that's why I still play other floodgating rank 4s. This. Dweller, Exciton.
Even Tornado Dragon's pretty good.
Tornado, Exciton to like level the board again.
Yeah,
to make them restart, so it's nice that way. I keep it in for the format because it just makes Spiral just can't play through it because like they need the grave. So like this is nice. Speaking of Spiral, 3 Joel. Besides Spiral, like it hits hero because they search so much, and there's just other decks in the format that just get hurt by it so much, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, like you just have to play it. 3 Twin. I hate back row. Dinosaurs die to back row. You have to.
Yeah. Fair enough.
3 evenly matched. Before I was so iffy about this card because everyone was playing Lancia, but I feel like Lancia is going to start leaving the format again because like I mean I know Orcus is still playable, but like depending on how the format shapes, if Orcus like isn't as good as it was before, then like these become so much better because before your opponent could just Lancia and you're like, oh wow, I can't do this or play at all. There's extra dead cards in your hand, so like I mean it's nice because it blows up back row decks or it just eats the judgment, which is nice. And then
the young rivalry. These are my rivalry.
Don't worry about it.
Anyways, how these work for you? Because what's the combo with this?
A rivalry lock. It's you know how like zombies lock you under a zombie roll, right? Lost Road. Summon a dinosaur. Give him a token. Activate.
And they're locked into dinosaurs.
Attack. Protect.
Oh, that's filthy, bro.
And then you just kill them next turn. There's other decks that get floodgated out by it. Some decks like Crusadia randomly. And like you can play under rivalry so easily. You can just start looping your guys. Yeah.
Look at all these pseudo locks you got in your deck, bro.
We have to play unfair floodgates to win. Yeah, but like it's good against so many other random decks that you wouldn't think about. I don't know. It's just a really solid floodgate that no one's really like playing around anymore.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like thinking, oh my god, so there can be summon limit order, right? But you flip this and some decks are like, oh wow, I just didn't play around. A lot of decks just take out their back row against dinosaurs. Because like, why would you take out back row when you can like, maybe just snipe this and like maybe an Imperm if you're lucky. Usually like opponents would just side out back row hit and this is like they just can't out it.
And those are the last cards in your side deck, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Anyways, Richard Zhang, Mr. Dino Boy himself, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you, Richard, for giving me this deck profile. I mean, my deck's better, but you know what, regardless.
Not X-0, by the way.
Not X-0, by the way. Anything you'd like to say before we head out? No, just X-0, by the way.
X-0, by the way.
Alright, see you guys.